Look at this man's face. Why is he looking like it's the worst day of his life? I've said it before, but I'll say it again. How a person behaves on days that are specifically about you, celebrating you, your big day, your big opportunity, any moment when the spotlight is on you will tell you everything you know about that person. Not just your mate, your friend, your family members, when it's your promotion, your graduation, your birthday, and they look like they're frowning up like he is. They're picking a fight with you the day before your big exam. They're not happy for you on your graduation. They move out the day before you graduate. Like, people go out of their way to try to ruin special moments for you. And just because they're with you doesn't mean they're not jealous of you. They could be jealous of how much your friends love you, how much your family loves you, how much attention you get from random strangers. There could be any number of reasons, but don't think somebody who seems to be miserable every time you're being celebrated isn't them being jealous. Someone who loves you would never ruin your special moment and selfishly make that moment about them. He knows everybody is looking at him while he's frowning up on his girlfriend's birthday. He doesn't care because he can't stand that the moment is about her. I know it's not an easy thing to accept, but sometimes it could be your mother, your best friend, your husband, your boyfriend, and they could be your biggest hater.
Some men are very jealous of the attention women get because with that attention, life is easier, life is less expensive, and a lot of women are catered to while men are expected to be men. And so the same way that women look and scroll through Instagram at other women and their bodies and this and that, and compare themselves to women and how they wish they could be, living that lifestyle or looking like that woman, or wish they had, that person's look or whatever. Men do the same thing, except with women versus men. So a lot of these men who don't know how to get up and go get money or get a career or get a life, instead of focusing on that, they focus on women and they get upset with them. So they're literally comparing themselves as men to women, not to other men. This is where the problem is.
There was a woman recently talking about if you think a man is jealous of you, he probably is, and this couldn't be more true. I never really realized how deeply men want to be women or are envious of women's experience because of the attention, the just essence that women bring to the world. And the one partner that I have had was a man, and I had so much hope for this experience. I had so much hope for this relationship because I genuinely thought that this person cared about me, and I was a really passionate person. I am a very passionate person. I like photography, I like writing, I like website development, I like all things design, and I wanted to quit my job and I wanted to travel the world and I wanted to see what I could do with all of those skills that I possess. And I saw so much potential in this partner as well, so we decided to travel. And it wasn't something that he wanted to do, but I think that he saw that I wanted to do it, and therefore he thought that it was maybe possible that he would also feel that same way. And then when we were traveling, he realized that he didn't have that same passion, he didn't have that same desire, he didn't have a honing in of skills because they weren't authentic to him. And come to find out, he verbalized to me, yes, I am jealous of the passion that you have around the things that you enjoy. And that is red flag number one. Anytime that comes out of a man's mouth, and even if it doesn't come out of their mouth directly, you can feel it energetically. You need to get the fuck away from them.
How old were you when you realized that some men are secretly, deeply, deeply jealous of women? And here's the facts, you guys. I'm going to lay it out. I just read The Laws of Human Nature by Robert Greene, same author as 48 Laws of Power. He goes in deep about envy. Envy is a feeling that we don't even like to admit to ourselves. When we're envious of somebody else, a lot of times we will cover it up in our conscious mind, some like really lame reason why. Because admitting we're jealous of somebody else is also admitting we lack something. And most of us don't have the awareness to do that. So instead, we project those insecurities on other people. Do you see where I'm going with this? That is why these lame men will try to tear you down. They will take you on dates and they will gaslight you. And they will make you feel like you're literally losing your effing mind because it gives their insecure self some weird amount of satisfaction that they are tearing down someone they perceive as higher than them. Especially if a guy feels like you are so far out of his league, he could never be with you. That's when you're really in trouble, because now he's about to drag you down to make himself feel better about never being able to obtain a girl like you. These are the men that come for you and you're like, what did I even do? Like, where is this energy coming from? This like strong reaction. And it's because you sparked something within them that made them realize you have something they will never have. And that's honestly like confidence and self-acceptance. So a test for this that it talks about in the book is you can tell somebody good news and watch their eyes in the first like microseconds. If they are excited for you, you'll see their eyes light up. But if they are jealous for you and your win they view as their loss, you'll see like almost like a glaze come over their eyes of jealousy. And then the mask will come up. So like disregard whatever they say. They're going to tell you what they think they should say in that situation. Another way is if you catch them staring at you across the room, and when you lock eyes, they instantly smile. They're trying to cover the like jealousy they truly feel. And this can be in friends too. This isn't just with men. You have to ruthlessly cut these people out. Somebody who is jealous for you, somebody who is always preying on your downfall, there's no room for that in your life. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to schedule a one-on-one with me via the link in my bio.
If you're a man and you get jealous of your woman elevating her situation financially, physically, and emotionally, you're a bitch, and vice versa. You guys need to stop getting angry at your partner for choosing to elevate. Like, stop being so fucking soft. You're actually gonna get angry at the person you love in this world because they want to become better financially, better physically, better spiritually. Are you that much of a fucking child? Just follow in their footsteps. Maybe shut the fuck up and listen to them, and you might learn something, and then the entire family, the entire household will feel better.
Ladies, there are men who will pursue you and still be jealous of you at the same time. Jealous of your beauty, jealous of your ambition, jealous of the love and attention you get from other people. They know that they will always underperform being with you. He knows that you are out of his league and he will never be on your level. So what he will try to do is humble you by hurting you. He want to bruise your ego. He want to hurt your feelings because he's an insecure and unachieved man. I'm telling you, how a man treats you has nothing to do with you. It's all about his brokenness. This is why I don't give second chances. You can't spin the block with me. Once I see a man is unpredictable and he's selfish and inconsiderate, you could never access a woman like me again, ever. That door is permanently closed. I don't even believe in restoration. I believe in forgiveness and releasing people. I mean, just think about what the word restoration means. It means to restore back to its original place. That would never happen. Not when I see that you're unpredictable and you're selfish. You will never be back in that place again. But I will forgive you and I will release you. Because the Bible says to be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove. Wisdom says, this man triggers my anxiety. This man is unsafe. This man is unpredictable. So why would I ever restore you back to a place of such access? Access denied. I need all my ladies to comment below. Access denied. All right, I love y'all. Make sure y'all click the link in my bio to purchase your lip plumper. If you want your lips hydrated, moisturized, and juicy.
For me, at least, I knew that shit was getting scary when I started to watch Black men comparing themselves to women. And I don't want to jump on the bandwagon of this sassy and zesty conversation because there's a lot of zest sitting over here. So I ain't got call it for what it is. A lot of zest and sass over here. But I would never try to put me in the same sentence as a woman. And I was scrolling through my phone the other day and I saw a man talking to a woman. He said, "Look at you and look at me. Do you think that you're worth me?" Is what he said to her.
Whoa.
And I said, oh gosh, shit is getting scary. Where you think that you should be in competition with a woman. And I think what a lot of that has to do with, and why I bring up that jealousy part, is because women have made strides when technically they were supposed to be behind. We lived in a day in society where that woman wouldn't have been allowed to vote, but she would have been. Still, you sit your ass at home when it came time. We live in a society where we all could not get an education. Now we do. A black woman is highly more educated than a black man can ever be. We live in a society where men statistically are supposed to be making more money, including that black man. But she makes 10 times more than you. I think the dichotomy is you showed up not being man enough, and she's being every bit of the man that you were supposed to be. And now you can sit in front of baby girl face to face and say, what are you bringing to the table? When I thought the niggas were supposed to build it.
When a man is envious of a woman, it goes much, much deeper than when it's a woman being envious of another woman. I'm not talking about men with a healthy mindset. I'm talking about men that are insecure within themselves, men that feel an excessive need for admiration. The reason it goes much deeper is because men will literally go out of their way to knock a woman off the pedestal that they themselves place them on. They will disrespect you and try to guilt trip you because they want you to believe that you are not worth what you know you're worth. When men are insecure and they see a woman who they think is doing better than them, it hurts them because they feel cognitive discomfort. And this happens a lot in relationships. A man with a healthy mindset and masculine identity will not be bothered by what career his woman has. And if she makes more than him, that won't matter to him. He won't see that as something bad. But a man that is envious of his woman will want you to be at a lower level to make him feel good about himself. He'll always be making you feel like everything you're doing in your life is wrong, and he's always going to be trying to control your lifestyle. And that's simply because he sees you as a threat to his manhood. Unfortunately, they believe that only one person can shine in the relationship, and it has to be him. They need to feel like they're the only ones getting the attention. When a healthy man sees his woman being complimented, people are clapping for her, he will feel proud of her, but not an envious man. Ladies, there's nothing worse than wanting something out of life and having your partner push you down instead of being there for you, supporting you. And then he looks at you like you're crazy because you want something out of life. You want to be someone in life. I'm not saying that there aren't women out there who will use their success to emasculate men because they're unhealed. That's a whole other topic. But more often than not, it's an insecure man trying to get his woman to level down because he doesn't feel good about himself.
A lot of men be jealous of women. That's why they want to keep you in the funk and making you feel like you're nothing. If as long as you don't feel like you're nothing, you're never going to put on no clothes, you're never going to get cute, you're never going to go outside, you're never going to meet nobody. And that's exactly what they want you. Baby, get cute. It's plenty of men out here. Don't ever get it twisted.
Why are men so jealous of women? Because we can get rich overnight, literally. 1 week we could be working, next week we can be spoiled, rich girlfriend, paying no bills. That's why. Men also have the ability to think, start businesses, work, get money, and all of that stuff. These men want the shortcut. They want to be women and go find a pygmy to take care of them, or help a barber to builder help build them up. They don't want to be the men that they were born to be. They want to act broke and be somebody's emotional support pit. Y'all need to start a whole thing called Adopt a Dusty, where pygmy can go pick out her emotional support Dusty at the homeless shelter, because it's not working no more. So a lot of times these Dusties are like, you ain't no real woman, you can't do this, you can't do that, you telling these women, then go find them. Go find them. We don't care. We ain't losing nothing because you ain't contributing nothing. So therefore, you are not a loss. Go find your pygmy match. Go find your Barbara the Builder match. You are unwanted over here. You're not on the radar. You are a definite no. Okay?
Why would you ever have the false belief that that man can love you properly when he's jealous of you? Let me cook for a second. All of the reasons that he fell in love with you are the same reasons why he resents you. It's the same reason why he's envious of you. It's the same reason why he hates you. But this is the real kicker, right? He hates you enough to make your life miserable, but he doesn't hate you enough to let somebody else love you the way that you deserve to be loved, so he's never going to leave you alone. Don't you understand? You make him feel inferior just by being you. You can out-hustle him. You can outdress him. You can outthink him. You've outdid him in every way, but you didn't outdo him with malicious intent. You outdid him by just being you. And the crazy part is you still love him for him, but because he doesn't love him for him, he doesn't believe in his mind that somebody else is capable of it. See, you're dealing with a man that is dealing with an identity crisis. He cannot be with a woman that wants him. He has to be with a woman that needs him because he is dealing with a superior complex. He needs to feel bigger than you. He needs to feel smarter than you. He needs to feel better than you. So what is he going to do? He's going to attack your appearance. He's going to attack your profession. He's going to attack your insecurities, and he's going to try to beat you down in order to make himself bigger, because that is the only way that you two can exist.
I seen a post today and it said, I think some guys are jealous of women that they're attracted to, and they are obsessed with belittling them and keeping them small and trying to humble them. And I genuinely believe that. Like, more recently, I've gone through a situation where someone that's been in my life for a while, I've started to realize that never really celebrated my wins with me. Like, never really said, oh, congratulations, Nay, I'm proud of you. Like, never really showed that support that I gave him. Do you know what I mean? And for me, I just kept thinking, what's wrong with this boy? Like, and then it clocked it. It wasn't clocking to me. Like, I wasn't getting it. Like, it wasn't clocking, you know? And then I started to get it. Like, you hate my guts and you're jealous. That could be the only reason. And I don't understand why, because it's like, you've actually got more for yourself going than I do. It's like, why wouldn't you want to celebrate my small wins? Do you know what I mean? And in that moment, I realized, like, yo, it has got to be a jealousy, hateration thing. Like, I don't understand what it is, but people want to keep you small. They want to humble you. They don't want you to ever feel like you're doing well, like you're elevating. I don't know, because this is not normal behavior, but this is the conclusion that I've come to. Never celebrating my wins, never supporting me, down to support random bitches that you just meet and do the world for them and all this shit, but I could never get like, well done, Nay, I'm proud of you, like you did your thing. People is jealous for real. Like, that's all it could be, jealousy and on some hate and shit. Like, you could support somebody down to the ground, like loud and proud, and then they will still turn around, not offer you the support, not congratulate you, not do anything when it's your time to shine. And another thing, it's just so weird to me, because it's like, I'm never your competition. Like, I don't get it. It has to be like some type of like borderline narcissistic type of behavior that makes a man want to keep you small and humble you when he sees your potential and how far you've come and how far you're willing to go and you're ready to go and you are going. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, yeah, it wasn't clocking to me. It's clocking to me now.
A lot of men are jealous of women. I was having a conversation with this guy one time, and he was so passionate about how much he hated makeup, hated girls that wear makeup. I hate women. So I was like, oh, why? Like, what's your big issue with makeup? And he said, and I quote, I don't think it's fair that women get to wear makeup, but men can't. If a woman has really bad skin, she can just cover it up with makeup. But when I had bad skin, I had to walk around with it and I felt really insecure. Sorry, who stopped this person from wearing makeup? Is it that you don't know your shades because you're MAC NW45 and your NARS New Caledonia? Oh, right. So you want to be us, you want to join our team. Come and join, who stopped you? Come and see foundations, shades. I have plenty of them. Which one? You're spoiled for choice. You don't hate us, you want to be us. You don't hate makeup, you want to wear makeup. You don't hate wigs, you want to wig yourself. It all makes sense now. Even if a woman, especially an attractive woman, says anything a man doesn't like online, all you see is all those incels trying to attack the fact that she's got makeup on, trying to attack the fact that her hair's not real. So you're mad outside of the club because you can't get in. Whenever there's a gorgeous woman that everyone's talking about, you'll have that one random guy coming saying, but she's got makeup on, but she's got this on, but she's but. Is that meant to make you feel better about the fact that you can't have her? Is that meant to make you feel better about the fact that you will not be her? It's bizarre.
It's one thing when a woman is jealous of you. Women being jealous of other women is just a long time thing. Like, so what? You know, some women are just jealous that your hair look nice, you got a nicer body, you dating a guy that she liked. That's where jealousy comes in, and it's like, who cares? But when a man is jealous of you, that's a different type of beast, because it's almost like the inside man, because a man will be jealous of you and lay next to you every night like, y'all could be in a whole relationship and he's jealous of you. And when somebody is working from the inside, they could hit even harder. They almost like bring you down without you even realizing it till it's too late, because their jealousy is what's fueling them to talk to you a certain way, never compliment you, give you backhanded compliments, tell jokes, and they're not really jokes. It's really how they feel, but they try to play it off or whatever. Hold you back from doing things that you want to do because they discourage.
This might sound a little twisted, but there are men out here that are jealous of the women that they're attracted to. And he might do want to see you do good, but just not better than him. And you can always tell the men who are like that, because they'll always make everything that they're doing seem so much more bigger and make everything that you're doing seem so much more smaller.
And when y'all get into it and y'all had disagreements, he might say things like, oh, you think because you got that new job that you doing something. Or you think because you got that new little ass crib that you standing on something. You ain't really standing on shit. And he'll make some of your accomplishments seem like they're nothing. And you got to pay attention to shit like that because he's showing you that he's secretly hating on you. And women love to use the excuse, oh, he only said that because he was mad. Or he only said that because I made him angry. But anger doesn't make you down talk somebody's accomplishments. You cannot grow with somebody who's in competition with you. And you cannot grow with somebody who is hating on you. So you might need to rethink who you dating or who you dealing with.
Men are jealous of women. And we're seeing evidence of that more and more every single day. Because look at the Metro Boomin concert. Nothing but men on the stage. Nothing but men. There's women in the audience. Even Metro said, get off my stage or else I'm getting off the stage. And no man left. They want to be in close proximity to other successful men. And that is why the brokies are pissed that gold diggers have excellent proximity to wealthy men. Men will be out here and be like, well, you don't call me back. Well, I never get flowers. Nobody praises me. Nobody opens the door for me. And what? This is a man's world. God forbid a woman get a little something for herself. But they don't want that. Men are so jealous of women. They want to be women so badly. And the ones who are the most jealous are the meanest to women. They're the ones who dog their girlfriend at every single chance. They're like Kenny, talking all kinds of shit about Janae in group text messages with his friends to get the hee-hee-ha-ha from his friends. Meanwhile, he's got a baddie, an absolute baddie on his arm, but he's jealous that she's getting more contracts and more influencer deals and all of that. My goodness, men are not menning. Like, men are in their flop era, and it is more apparent than ever. And I'm not saying don't date men. Unfortunately, I too suffer from heterosexuality, but we have to be more choosy. Because the men that some people are picking, some women are picking, are not good. And this isn't to say that they don't switch up. I mean, a man can play in your face and pretend to be all of these things when he's actually not. But that's why we have to, A, protect ourselves, not let a man put any kind of baby in you until you've been with him for a few years and can really see what this kind of guy is, or you've got your own so you can stand 10 toes down and walk away whenever needed. But make no mistake, there are a lot of you in relationships and your man is jealous of you. If he's always acting up on your birthday or on a special occasion for you, he's jealous of you. If he's always trying to sabotage any type of good thing you're trying to do for yourself, he is jealous of you. There are men out here that will literally tell their wives or girlfriends not to take a promotion because, well, I just want to spend more time with you. Do you think they're doing that if they get the promotion? You think they're not taking the promotion because you don't want them to take it so you can spend more time with them? No, they're not doing that. So here's what you need to do. Be on high alert. Keep your foot on these men's necks. And the minute you see a sign of disrespect, you see a sign of jealousy, you see a sign of sabotage, you walk away.
He was jealous of you, and that's why he treated you so badly. He was jealous of your positivity, your optimism, your willingness to grow. Because he didn't carry those characteristics, and he thought, how am I going to keep a woman like this if she's so much more capable than I am? And instead of challenging himself to grow and looking at you as an example for himself, he thought, I'm in competition with you. So because I'm not happy with myself and because I lack security and confidence and the willingness to try, I'm going to make you feel insecure. I'm going to create fake situations. I'm going to lie, talk to other women. I'm going to follow profiles, like pictures. I'm going to do all these things that make you feel like you're in competition with someone. Because I'm hoping that eventually it's going to hurt your self-esteem. Because then once you don't feel as happy as you used to, then I'm going to feel more secure about this relationship working.